Last time on the Leverage Lounge podcast. From scaling one of the fastest growing models at eXp Realty to now building inside one of the fastest growing sports industries in the world, Dave Collier doesn't just build businesses. He builds growth engines. So, hey, listen, before the scale, before the rooms, there's always a foundation. So let's go back to some of your early days. Tell us where you are right now. What is Dave Collier building right now? What are some of the things you're into?
Oh man. All right. We're having so much fun right now. There's always opportunity out there. I've always told people I could build a garbage company. It doesn't matter. To me, it's the building the company side is fun. Working with great people is fun. For me, has been the focus is find good people, find an opportunity that has a great upside, and then go build it. So we are continuing to build inside of the real estate space, something that I've been a part of in some way, shape, or form for almost 30 years now. And so we are still aligned strongly with eXp Realty, and we've got an incredible group of people that we work alongside, both inside of our group and outside of our group, just building business and creating opportunity. And then I've made a foray sort of through commercial real estate into the pickleball world. And that is an exploding industry with a ton of cool opportunity, a lot of great people, cool community. And that's been a lot of fun. And that has really been a big passion of mine for the last several years now.
Hey, if you're out there listening and you love pickleball, make some noise, whoop, whoop, because I love it. My younger sister tells me that it's for old people. And I'm like, that's only because you haven't played yet. Once you start playing, it is probably one of the most addictive sports. So let's go back to some of your early Keller Williams days, that operator mindset, your early recruiting, understanding people as leverage. What did you understand about people and growth early on that most agents completely missed during that time?
Yeah, it's a great question. It's funny. I did sales for a couple of years and I sold about 100 homes a year as a solo agent with an assistant. And I was in my 20s and I got the sales side. And then we started to get to the leverage side and we understood brokerage as leverage. And that's when we found this kind of new company called Keller Williams. So I actually owned kellerwho.com for a number of years. We opened up the region right over in Maryland, DC and Mid-Atlantic, and nobody had heard of it yet. It was a whole new phenomenon. But for me, I looked at it first from a business standpoint and the mindset shift that was really, really important. You open it up, you've got expenses, right? You're writing a check for the lights and the staff and the computers and the phone systems and everything else. And you have to have enough agents producing that pay for all the bills from the split that you get. And so immediately it was in build the company mode. That was my mindset, was I had to build the company. And so yes, we felt like we had a good product, we had good services, a good place. But my mindset was in building the company. And it was actually one of my mentors, who is also the person who brought me to eXp, Gene Frederick. And Gene had been doing that for a while over at KW as well. And he reframed it and basically said, look, you're doing the same thing that you did in sales. It's the relationships. It's helping people succeed, focusing on where they need to go, understanding what their needs are, what their fears are, and all of those things, and helping them go build a great business and a great life. And if you focus on doing that, they're all going to want to be in business with you.
Well, you realized early that people are the only true scalable asset. If you can help them get what they want, then they grow, which helps you to grow.
That's right.
And there's a symbiotic relationship, which is awesome. Yeah. How in the world did you end up in environments like Necker Island with Sir Richard Branson? Talk to us about that. And what did that unlock for you mentally?
It's always the old saying, it's not what you know, it's who you know. I would argue maybe it's both, but who you know is very important. And if you don't talk about what you are doing and what you want and where you're going, one of the key leverage points is your relationships. I mean, that's one of your best leverage points are your relationships.
Be sure to catch the Leverage Lounge podcast live every Saturday morning at 9 a.m. Eastern on YouTube.